Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Motorsport Manager, which I can't seem to get enough of, so I'm just recording like the entire season. You know, the first like couple of races. The season in-game, not the actual like season YouTube thing. Anyway, today we're going to be going to Munich. But first, we've got our upgraded factory finally, so we're actually tuning these parts to be bloody good right now. It's pretty good, you know, I like it. We're going to get rid of these parts here, and we're going to start working on the parts that are a bit riskier. It's going to take them a long time, especially with everyone working on performance right now. But I think we'll squeeze that in. You know, it's not going to do much because we're going to take off now. Actually, you know what? Never mind. We're going to start pouring some love into the reliability on the riskier parts. Sure, why not, you know? These parts are pretty developed right about now, you know, they're getting to their boost point. We are dropping slightly lower because, you know, other people, of course, are also working on parts. Speaking of parts, we're working on a gearbox. And after which, I think we can afford the engine, you know, the other risky engine, so we have at least one. You know, if we do get caught in the last season. Or on the last race, rather. Which I'm kind of hoping we can slip by, even though it's like high risk. It could be high reward. Our performance is going to double. And Falco will be doing a lovely job. You know, he'll probably bring us a trophy. I'm kidding, of course. That's never going to happen. But it would be cool if it did. It would be really cool if it did. But anyway. We're going to go into Munich today. We'll bring the Golden Tiger Bank, a sponsor. Our costs did go up by 150k per race because of headquarters upkeep. It's a bit of a shame, honestly. If we do make it this season, I might want to expand my design center, so that we can build parts quicker, and we can unlock some certain buildings. Those will be useful. Now, the building I'm talking about in particular will be the... It's going to be called the... Tour Center over here. It's going to take 14 days, 14 weeks rather, and it's going to allow us to earn a little bit of money every race. It's going to be like 80,000 euros or something, you know, it's not going to be much, but it increases fan happiness. Speaking of fan happiness, we currently have 0.8 million fans. Which is more than ZRT and Archer. And Dragon Race Team China is equal with us. Octane Racing actually doesn't have much fans either. Dude, we're one of the most liked teams in the season here. Like, nobody has more fans except Silva Racing here, perhaps. We're like tied for most fans. That's cool. I didn't know that. But yeah, our team is looking pretty good. HQ, getting better. Drivers, awesome. Sponsors, great right now. Staff, they claim they're not great, but I don't agree with that. Our staff is pretty good. HQ is getting better. Car, eh. They don't know what they're missing. But yeah. We fitted the sponsor. We're sending the guys. Let's make it fun. Let's make it happen. Munich. We did super well here earlier. We came in 9th, I believe. Let's make that happen again. I did unfortunately forget to check how many laps there were. I think it's going to be like 30-ish. So we're probably going to be better on like the mediums. Friday. It's sunny at least. That's good. So we're going to be getting dry practice in here. That's fine. Sadly, I forgot to check, so we're going to have to guess. You are recommending to me softs. They will have a performance of 10 to 12. I think we might try the softs then, because we tried it last time in the Ardennes, and that really didn't work out for us. So we'll try this. Speed balance is probably going to be somewhere over there. We'll increase the handling slightly. And we'll leave downforce where it is for now. Since we have roughly similar cars, we're going to do the same setup here. Yeah, that seems about right. We'll leave that and we'll see how it goes. Good luck, people. Gather me knowledge. Please. I want to learn everything you can tell me. A lot of people are going for mediums, interestingly enough. That's not necessarily a bad thing for them. So just get me a bit of knowledge and then get back immediately. Please. I think we might be doing alright with the setup. It depends on the downforce, but we can easily tweak that, you know. Like you've seen me do before, that's not really that much of an issue. We've got a nice short pit lane here as well. Oh, that's bad. We've got a crappy car setup right now. 67%. We're not even going to talk about the downforce, holy crap. Let's try something like this. We'll make the steering a lot softer, so more oversteer. And we'll try tightening the speed balance a little bit, although I think that's not going to be the right way to do it. You need more responsive handling. So you want a harder... Okay. And we'll give you like 17 degrees of downforce. You want more understeer. And speed balance is also poor. So we're going to soften that up as well. And see if that makes a difference. They've got good feedback stats, so I trust that they're accurate at least. There we go. You know, it would be a real shame if they weren't accurate. But I don't think they give you false feedback. I'm not 100% sure, of course. I am not an expert at this game. I'm just gonna run them quickly. You guys just get in here and tell me about all the things you think about the car. Aero's better. Well, that's not hard, is it? It was pretty crap. I'm not gonna lie. Great, great, good. Alright, we can work with that. We're up to 92%, so we're nearly in the sweet spot. Would you prefer a bit more? Yeah, you probably would. Let's see about that. Alright. You're gonna go out again, and you're gonna get me more knowledge. As for you... Still not good, eh? Handling went down to poor. Ooh. Alright, we'll change that. We'll probably mess with the tire camber a little bit. Make it like that. That should be enough, maybe? And we're gonna give you more downforce. Now we'll pull that back slightly. There you go. It's probably gonna shrink a little bit more. You didn't like that. You like that. Let's... Alright. Let's see about that for now. A lot of tuning this time. It is not going very well thus far. Not gonna lie, I was hoping for a bit of an easier setup time, but you know, that's the whole skill here. Can we set it up correctly or not? Because if not, we're gonna suffer. And remember, we have to be done at some point and actually start getting the knowledge. Otherwise, we're not gonna be in a good position for the race. You know, we don't have the level 2 knowledge skills yet, so... Okay, you like that, that's good. You like the speed balance, so I think we might have found your excellent spot there. We did. Good, we know more about the handling as well. That's better. Okay, you want your handling to be slightly back. Can we mess with the tire camber a little bit? Yeah, we can. That might be enough. Alright, you're gonna go out and you're gonna get me some knowledge, buddy. I'm going to need it. Please tell me. Yes. Great, excellent, good. Okay. I can work with that at least. You'll want a tiny bit more downforce, I think. Or, you know, we'll experiment with that. Your acceleration sweet spot was backwards a little bit. So more akin to there. We'll try that. And then you're gonna get me some knowledge as well. I think that'll be alright. We do really need to start gathering all the knowledge we can. Otherwise, we're going to be in a bad spot here. We might be able to squeeze out the knowledge skills, but I'm not entirely sure. You know, it's a bit risky like that. Sometimes you can quickly sneak in an extra run of practice. Sometimes you just barely cannot. There we go. That's level 2. We've got about 3 minutes. But that is 3 minutes of constant racing instead of tuning the entire car, so it might be enough. We're actually going to do our flying laps now as well, so that we can get some times on the board. Speed's much better. I like it. So I think we're going to have a pretty good setup at the end of this. Thankfully. Because, you know, it was a bit touch and go there. It was a real bit touch and go there. Not gonna lie. Downforce feels bang on. Good. They like their cars, and I'm liking that they like their cars. Still, we're placing 17th, which is odd. And 18th as well. We are going to be able to get the knowledge skills, I think. Yeah. It's a bit tight. I preferred we'd got them a little bit earlier, but, you know, this works. We are not going to be able to do any maintenance further. Wow. We got really lucky there. Wow. Alright. So we did pretty badly there again, but, you know, those are misleading, like we've been seeing. We're actually using realistic practice now. So, results are going to be spoofed a little bit. Or rather, we would spoof them if we actually upped our strategy for them. Fans are going to heckle us. Yeah. You know nothing, Veronica. Or Veronica, I don't know. Pronunciations. Right. You're gonna auto-pick the wrong things. What is rain looking like, actually? Forecast is looking dry. Right, get out of here. And you're just gonna pick those as well. I don't need less intermediate tire wear. And we've got about 10 laps of fuel. Okay, so... yeah, 25 laps. Wow. I remember that somehow. And we've got triple excellence. 99%. Oh, yes, thank you. We're gonna take 9 laps of fuel on Gomez. 9, 18, 25 is my idea here. 99% on Engelhardt as well. That's good. Let's quickly save, so, you know, if the game does crash, like it's been doing again, it's been acting up, it's a bad game. I have no idea why, but it just keeps crashing ever since I started recording. I need that save backup just so we keep this, you know? I'm not gonna save scum or anything, I don't care that much, you know, it's been going pretty well as is. I can take a bad race. You have 8 laps. Yeah, so we're gonna pit Falco first. He's gonna be doing a bang-up job there. He's also gonna get stuck back in the pack, because he's considered to be a better driver. Andre is now on 4th at least. You know, we're doing better than Dreyfus, so she gets to start before us. And then Falco is in 10th right now. Wow. We are smack in the middle of the pack right now. That is terrifying. We get a bad start as well. Oof. Falco has a pack of hungry wolves on his tail. Look at that. Wow. Gomez hanging on the 4th. This is the period where many crashes are going to happen, if they do. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Gomez still in 4th. Falco is fighting for his life back here. There's just so many better cars here as well. Slowly overtaking back to 12th, but getting overtaken again. Ooh. Right, Gomez. You can calm it, it's fine. I want you to calm the fuel a little bit, Falco. I can take the tires, but not this, you know? We need to save the fuel a little bit, otherwise my refueling plans are going to go to hell. Thought someone crashed there because of the red text, but no, it just keeps saying me like, yeah, your driver's doing horrible. I know. No need to remind me. We just need to break out of the pack, that's all. Ooh, Melo just crashed. I'm not sure what or why, but that's going to hurt them. What team are you? I don't know. Safety car is out. Should we pit? No. We literally just came to the beginning of the race here, for God's sake. Why did they think it's necessary to have a safety car for that, for crying out loud? We've got Engelhardt stuck in 15th right now. That stinks. Yuck. One of the interesting things to think about here, if we had that 80% refueling, those people on mediums would be able to run one pit stop. But they can't. So that actually makes it profitable for us to use the softs instead. And yeah, we're gonna have to watch this safety car for a while again. It's gonna suck. It's gonna suck. But it's fine. We're gonna save the tires a little bit, which means we can kick them more. I'm aware you're suffering terrific tire wear because of this. At least it's good for our fuel usage, you know? It's going to ensure that we can pull through. We actually loaded up Falco with 7 laps of fuel. We're going to be getting 8 out of this if this keeps going, you know? Because of that safety car. So that actually could be really good for us. Tire temps are super low. I need to push to get the heat back up. I'm aware. I'm aware. Trust me, Falco, dear. I am aware. Safety car is about to head to the garage soon. There's not much we can do right now except just zoom to Engelhardt and watch the inevitable carnage. Because you know there will be carnage. I'm hoping for another crash, to be honest. But then again, I am an agent of madness. Push it to the limit, boys. Safety car is heading into the garage. Just try not to cause any crashes. And try to save more fuel while you're at it. Ooh, Falco gets overtaken there. The AI is going hard right now. And we are suffering because of that. We are in 19th, we're last. God damn, we are last right now. At the edge of the pack as well. Meanwhile, Gomez is just scooting by on 14th. On 4th, rather. And I have no idea what's going wrong. Like, I don't think we're doing anything wrong. We've got the faster tires. We've got a decent car for Falco. He just gets really screwed by his position in the pack. In a way, the reverse classifying is screwing us over right now. Oh, Sabato just flew out. That's another crash. That was someone driving at like position 8 or 9. He's right ahead of us as well. Goodbye, sucker. Oh, man. Gomez now in 6th. That's bad. We're still in last, despite all the people crashing. That's alright. Hopefully someone will get, you know, penalties for causing an accident or whatever. This is a pretty weird race as well, just like the Ardennes. But I'm confident we should be able to make it happen, you know. Should be able to do something at least. I'm going to tell you to fall back a little bit, Falco. You're in last. Whereas Gomez over here is going to keep pushing his tires. Because, you know, that might happen. And then gets overtaken again. Oh, yeah. He's in the middle of the pack now. Whereas Falco's at the edge of it. This is really bad. But we should be able to work this out once we start pitting, hopefully. Or rather, when they start pitting and we do not. Falco's good enough for 1 more lap. Gomez has enough for 2 more. That's going to be really good. We're going to push this rather long. Right, let's keep an eye on you. Pit lane is right about here. Okay. So you're going to pit. You're going to switch tires. You're going to fill up on 8 laps of fuel. And balanced. That's fine. You're going to keep pushing your tires. You're going to keep pushing as well. That's fine. There's still only a 15-second gap between last and first. It's really tight. Which is both an advantage and a disadvantage. We are really suffering because of the pack, but we can also really quickly catch up if we do well suddenly. Crap, I've been pushing your tires way too hard. I'm sorry, Gomez. Yeah, you're gonna have to pit right now. When I say right now, I mean right after. You're going to take 8 laps of fuel and go balanced. That's going to start biting us at some point. Right, you're in 10th currently, you're fighting. That's good. We didn't bite yet. That's good. Gomez is now suffering, yeah. It's not very great. We should be able to make it work for now. Should be able to make it work. Number 12 is going to come in with us as well. That's alright. I think the pack is starting to dissipate a bit now, so... Yeah, there you go. You are now safe and sound, buddy. Falco, just keep conserving fuel. That's really working out for us right now. And look, everyone's switching to mediums. Forecast is still looking good. Falco just switched into 12th. Very nice. So we're back in the game right now. Gomez left in 15th. That's alright. We can make that happen. There's still a quite a large pack going on right around here. These guys might crash in a corner. They also, realistically, might not. Forecast is still looking dry, which is good for us. How are we doing? Everything's going alright, although I wish we'd had a bit more luck so far. Gomez down to 16th. We are getting pushed by Luigi Marchetta in the back. Alright. Let's stop playing conservative and let's give some more gas. Gib Stoff, as the Germans would say. As Falco would say. He might not quite be Schumacher, you know. That crazy German Formula 1 driver that was around a couple of years back. Well, I'd say a couple. Good 5 or 10 by now. It's been a long time since I watched Formula 1, but I still remember, like, watching with my granddad and my dad. You know, whenever we headed over on a Sunday, there would be Formula 1. And I'd always be rooting for Schumacher, I don't know. I just really liked the guy. He did bloody good as well, like 7 world championships or something like that. Crazy. Reminiscing. The good old days. Engelhardt still holding on to 12 though, that's really good. You know, we're competitive now at least. We might be able to catch another couple of people on the pit, which would be great. You know, we're playing really rather conservatively. And we're not having much trouble with our fuel because I've actually gotten better after like 35 hours of the game. 40 by now maybe, I don't know. I've gotten better at predicting that because it doesn't give you an unequal amount of fuel. Whenever you have like 1.5 laps of fuel, it's going to top you up to 2 laps of fuel. And I didn't realize that until recently, so I'd be carrying like an extra lap of fuel around for like 6 laps, you know? That's going to cost us a second. That might not sound like much, but that is a second. Good lord. That could really cost you, you know? Falco might be able to push here. We're going to tell him to go super aggressive. If we can take 11th, oh, that would be good. Come on, man, you can make it happen. Overtake Nick Chu. We've got Dragon Racing Team China right ahead of us. Our bitter rivals. And we need to hang on to our position as well. They're pushing us really hard right now. Yeah, we need to pit you next lap as well, by the way. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. And we're going to tell you to be neutral now. Otherwise, you're going to run out of tires. And that does mean you get overtaken by Jonsdottir, but then again, Jonsdottir finished first at some point, so we know we're not really in their league. Plan our final pit here. Be cheeky. Get a little bit less than we think we need. And you'll be conservative as soon as you get out of there. That's fine. We'll tell Gomez to start backing up a little bit now. We're not dead last, but we're not in a good position either. You know, it's not looking very good right now. Falco currently down to 13th. Back in 12th. Very nice. We're dueling it out here. It is working right now. But we do lose our position again. Ouch. Alright, push the aggressiveness on the tires for now. It's not going to make much of a difference, but it means we don't drop any lower for now. So that's our second pit. Still haven't had any mistakes yet, I think. So, you know, it's going to happen now because I mentioned it. Andre jumps to 11th. Good. And we, again, don't have any mistakes in the pit crew. That's great. We're going to try to push the tires and be conservative on the fuel. Just because I want to make sure you don't run out. You're currently on lap 18. That's going to take you about 8 laps, so we should be alright. I'm going to tell you to pit because you need to pit right now. You'll need like 7 laps, I think. You'll be fine, Gomez. Aggressive. Try to get some stuff. We are up to 14th, up to 13th, no, 14th still. We just overtook for 14th then, and we're in a duel here. It's a bloody duel, and we're winning it right now. No, we have a mistake. It's gonna cost us, oh my god. Why are you so wrong? What the hell are you doing? That is 10 seconds, you absolute idiots. Who the hell was responsible for that? I'm gonna fire you. Oh my god. That just cost Gomez so much time. It was only a 1 in 5 chance, and we did so well for the first season. And then it's a 10-second mistake. That's the worst time I've ever seen in like 30 hours. I might have accidentally woken someone up because of, oh my god, that was baloney. That really killed Gomez's pace there. And that's why you want to have a pit crew with high concentration, which we don't have. I focused on the parts instead of on the concentration. And it really cost us there. 10 seconds, that's the worst mistake you can have. Like seriously, I've played for 35 hours. The worst mistake I've seen thus far is like 5 or 6 seconds. Not fucking 10! On a simple tire change as well. Someone's gonna get fired for that. Oh my god. I feel disgusted right now. That is so bad. We were doing so well until then. You know, he finally got a better car as well. We gave him better everything to perform better in the race, and then we're like, no, we're gonna make a mistake, or the pit crew's gonna make a mistake. I think we've got slightly too much fuel on board, so we're gonna push you a little bit harder. With 21, 22, 23, 24... No, never mind. See, I nearly made the mistake again. It's really annoying to figure that out properly. You need to really be on the ball there. We barely have enough fuel to make it right now. But that's good, we're not wasting any, you know? We're not carrying extra dead weight that we're never going to use for this race. And you nearly had me there, game. It's annoying how you keep doing that. See, we've actually got 4 laps left right now. And we barely have enough fuel for that. But the game is really annoying with that. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah! Stupid pit crew! Like, we've got a pretty solid lead on 15th right now. Because, you know, the only people below us screwed up even worse than we did. And that's a tough job. And Gomez is only there because of the mistake he made. Otherwise, he would be riding in 12th right now, actually. Behind Luigi Marchetta and before Dreyfus. That really screwed us a lot. We are not going to be overtaking Octane Racing today because of that. That really stinks. It was bound to happen, though. Oh. My headset just died. Give me a second. Right, apologies about that. That was very unprofessional. I realised that. Let me just quickly go and... There we go, it's back. Apologies about that. My wireless headset was like, yeah, you're pushing me a bit too hard right now. Oh god, no. No, don't... No, please. Don't make this bad race even worse. Oh, man. That's gonna screw us so hard. Brakes, just hold on. We don't need brakes, right? We can use the tires or something. I don't know. Just... We'll just smack into a tire wall if we need to brake. Just don't lose this race now, Engelhardt. Come on. If you can hang on to 10th, I will be so happy. Please. This has not been our race. Final lap just started, okay. Weather is still dry. Not too concerned about that at this point. I'm more concerned about... Ooh, Gomez, can you make it to 14th? If you can, that would be so amazing. I'm gonna push your tires hard. Do it. A lot of people are complaining about parts right now. That's fine. It's not just us then, at least. That's good. Push the tire slightly less, as long as it doesn't lose us anything. We're on final lap. Gomez, can you make something happen, please? We're gonna start pushing them harder. We've got like half a lap left to go. Jean-Pierre Gerard is out of fuel, but he already finished, so that doesn't really matter. Push everything, Falco. Well, not everything. I'm not confident pushing the fuel, but we can push the tires at least. Screw that, push the fuel, go. Come on, Gomez. You've got one turn. Do not miss your chance. No, you doofus. Oh, well, it's fine. 10 and 15 is still good. Let's not forget that. It's still good, but we could have had, like, 10, 11 or something like that. 10, like... Yeah, 10, 12. We could have had 10, 12 if not for those goddamn mechanics. I need to punch one of them in the face. That screwed us so hard. Oh my god. That's how it goes sometimes, you know? Nobody's breaking any rules. Interesting. Interesting. Well, we're still stuck in 7th. We're now 6 points behind Octane Racing instead of 4. We've got Dragon Race Team China did gain on us a little bit because of Andre's poor performance there. But we still have an 8-point lead on them, so it's going to be tough for them to overtake us. We're comfortable in 7th right now after 6 races. So, you know, it's looking pretty good. I didn't mean to double-click that game, but okay. My mouse has been doing some weird things lately, so... I'll forgive it, I guess. Besides, it's not like the in-game Twitter was going to be very kind to us after that. We came 8th, as expected. Thanks to our mechanic screw-up. Marketability stays the same, that's alright. Chairman happiness, though. 75% again. Falco picking up some good stats there. You know, his braking's getting a lot better. His cornering as well. Fitness a little bit. Other things not quite as much, but still. Some relationship with the mechanics going up as well. You improved? Good job. He improved, you know. What can I say? He got better, our little reserve driver. He's still crap, don't get me wrong. He's gonna be crap forever. Sure, I'll take an interview. Andre Gomez needs to button it. Come on, Andre, we've been over this. Stop being a jerk. You're being a jerk. You're being a big old meanie. And that's our sponsor, so... We're now looking for new sponsors. Car repair complete. And we've already got 2 offers, wow. That's fast. You're gonna pay me $450k. You're gonna pay me $750. I think you're gonna be more profitable. Let me get the calculator out. Let's see. 4 times 85k is gonna be 340. No! Shike Airways over here is gonna be 40k more profitable for us. Which might not say much, but you know. It's still gonna be 40k more. We could use that for things. I don't know. It's important to us, you know, we need to make the books round. We're gonna finish in 9 minutes before the race. Like, yeah, we'll get it done. Barely. We'll get it done. That's what's important. Oh, yeah, now we're gonna talk about those point changes. And we get the 3rd sponsor offer as well. Oh, hello, you're pretty good. You're gonna ask for a longer time frame, though. 7 races instead of 4. Let's see. 7 times 150k is gonna be 1 million plus 350. It's gonna be 1.4 million for you in total. My good girl, my sir, we have a deal. And that's gonna help us develop that new part. And it's gonna ease the financial burden a bit again. So that's good, you know, we get a bit more pay. More pay is good. Anything we need to do? Well, we need to work on that gearbox soon. Performance work is pretty much done. Pit stop training. I've heard from some of my friends at Garuda Racing that they often spend time practicing their pit stops in a dedicated facility at the track in Guildford. I was wondering if we could take the pit crew down there ourselves. It would be a great benefit. Here's the thing. Both Mauricio and you would both get +2. That might not be a bad idea. I'm not... Oh, there we go. The pit stop stat influences the time it takes to complete a pit stop during a race weekend. Higher pit stop stat means a faster pit stop. Oh, I didn't know you could... Wow. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. Okay. That's good. I need to look at people for that, you know. Driver. Tell me things. Braking. How late you drive for a corner, or how late you brake for a corner. How liable you're locking up the tires. Accuracy of hitting the race line, so that's going to make you faster in general. That's good. Smoothness. We'll keep the tires in better condition. Oh, I like that. Adaptability. We'll jump into any car and feel at home. Stat influence of confidence with the car when there are various setup and part changes being made. So that helps with, like, practice? Consistency. Impacts the variability of a driver's lap times. Oh, dude, did you just perform, like, an 8.1 in that? I didn't see it. Overtaking. Impacts the amount of overtaking possibilities you see, and also the skill in being able to do so. Fitness. Performance level drops off during a race. Ah, right. So less fitness means you might perform worse at the end of the race. I see. Feedback tells us about your talking about the car. And this impacts your mindset and chance of making a mistake. We've got pretty good focus on you, at least. Andre, not quite as much. So Andre's more likely to cause a crash. Oh well. So yeah, do we want to take the staff down to pit stop training? I think we do, yeah. Say no more. It's expensive. We might go into a slight financial crisis. Stick with me here, though. I think it's going to be worth it. Because now, if we look at our staff, you have 8 pit stop. You have 13. And we still have the same progression as well, so it's not like we lost any skill progression. We just got a flat +2. That's good. That's going to mean Falco is going to have some faster pit stops. I like it. We need to work on your concentration at some point. It's expensive, don't get me wrong. It's very expensive. But I hope it pays off, you know? Faster pit stops are good. And that makes him pretty good at it, you know? I mean, Mauricio's decent. But Gary is actually getting pretty good. He's a 13 now. I really want to have your fast pit stops, because then we're going to just crank Falco in and out. Like, and gone again. I mean, we've got 4 races left right now. That's going to cost us 4 million. We've got about 1.8 million left for engine development. We might barely be able to squeak by. Barely. I'd prefer to build some more parts. We might be able to with the Northern Harbor running out. They paid a lot of money up front. That might be enough for one more part. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Car still pretty bad. Yeah. Still rated 9 for deceleration though. That's good at least. And now we can get some performance up in here. What needs performance aside from the Beast? I'm just gonna call it the Beast because it's accurate. Regular suspensions, alright. let's do that. Let's work on regular parts before we work on the overpowered parts. Because we've got like 7 races left, so that seems like a good idea to me. There we go, we'll do like an even split here. I would like a bit more performance at this point as well, because we don't need that much reliability anymore on these. Oh yeah, you've got the rule break, yeah. We're working on the reliability for the parts that are gonna... Do we want to scrap that for now? And just focus on reliability? Performance rather. I think we do, yeah. Because these don't really need much reliability. We're gonna have like 1 staffer help out. So they get 0.5 reliability every day. And then the rest is just gonna work on performance right now. That works for me, you know? Right. Scouting report. Gearbox is finished. Excellent. And we're gonna design the killer engine again. That's not a killer engine, is it? No. This is. And we've got legendary access as well. Look at that. Wow! Plus 3 days of build time. Plus 115 top speed and plus 50% red zone. Ooh. So that's a part you want to make late season then. We could actually reach legendary, you know, if we had a test track level 3, which we will never have. Because it's too expensive, screw you. But we've got 4 components on our engine here, so this is going to be good. I am playing it very fast and loosely. We have precisely 4 million. We're going to slightly run out of money. As it stands right now. Oh yeah, we just finished an illegal gearbox. Ooh, that makes it more interesting. And we're gonna simulate both these events at the same time. They're doing it pretty quickly, you know. Same time required for processing double the things. Not that I'm complaining, I just want that to be over quickly. This vote is gonna screw everyone over. Points are rewarded to top 5 drivers. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna vote against. Screw that noise. We're just gonna skip to the end. I think a lot of people are against this. Yeah. Get out of here with your agenda! That is unfairly favoring the higher ranking teams. We had to take a stand there. Although it would have passed, it would have, you know, sank without us. Wait, you qualify me as 1 1/4 star. Oh, that's great. Thank you. I'm not sure why, but okay. I'll happily take it. Thank you. Oh, we can see their chassis stats as well. Oh, I didn't realize that. Yes, so Garuda Racing has got the best chassis here, together with Eastwood Motorsport. So they get a bonus to pretty much everything. Huh. Go figure. Interesting. Oh well. We took a stand for our political beliefs, and it worked. I had a dream, and that dream was unlimited ice cream. Didn't get it, but we did stop a vote from passing, so that's good. Finished a ton of scouting. Oh, there was something changing here. Team's Championship target update. Derp, just a reminder that we're currently 7th in the Team's Championship. This is currently better than our goal. Hell yeah. Ooh, exclusive. Sergio Arbeloa's future at Eastwood Motorsport is in doubt after the 24-year-old repeatedly told friends that his time at the team is coming to an end. When Arbeloa will be heading is yet... where he will be heading is yet to be decided, but the news should certainly prick the ears of a few team principals around the paddock. The jury is still out on the 24-year-old's abilities. He certainly has some fans, but an equal amount of detractors, which may limit his chances of getting to move to a top team. Who's your daddy and what does he do? We don't know. Okay, he's been peak performance though, look at that. He's doing good. He looks like a pretty decent fella. We are scouting him at some point. Arbeloa. Is he in there? No, he should be in here somewhere. It's quite a big list though, so... Yeah, he's on the bottom. Wow. Okay, he's not going to get done anytime soon. Fair enough. Guess we're not picking him up this season. Hehe. And upcoming report and race. Guildford, 23 lap race. That's all from you. Okay. Thanks. We're back in 9th for acceleration. That's good. We're improving our parts slowly but surely. How are we looking? Car's looking rubbish. You think you have a better car? That's cute. I mean, you've got the better thing, I guess. Parts we've got are looking a bit naff. Yeah. Yes, they are. Don't worry, though. The lack of your car will become evident soon enough. Well, you've got better brakes, so I guess you've got that going for you, which is nice. He's got a better gearbox, he's got pretty much better other everything. With improvability as well. So there you go. You're going to be looking around that. You're still working on those, that's fine. Reliability of the illegal parts is coming up slowly. It's going to take us 92 more days. Yeah, not great. Especially since we now have a new illegal part to work on. 169 days. Yeah. We don't actually need to work on the second engine, though. So, keep that in mind. The engine we're working on right now, that is going to be highly illegal. We don't care. Reliability is going to be reset. The performance doesn't. So we're pretty much guaranteed a 160 performance engine, which is going to give us a really good start next season. It's going to allow us to do some decent things. And I'm really looking forward to trying that super illegal engine. It's going to be bad. I haven't had time to respond to comments, but I know it's going to be bad. And it's going to be badass. I hope it's going to be worth it. If not, consider this a cautionary tale. It's going to be very cheeky, I know. Right. Yeah, I think we're just going to go and keep powering through. They're gonna keep bothering me about other things. That's annoying. You know. Oh, we need a telemetry center. Yeah. If you can, you know, if you can find a couple million stashed in your, you know, couch. Sure. If you do find it, I'll be happy to make it for you. If not, stop bothering me. You know. Right, we don't care about you anymore, but you're all improved anyway. Reliability is good enough at this point. We're gonna have to start working on the performance of those illegal parts at some point. We need to get them up into shape. You know, ship shape no less. You're gonna be done 21 days after, that'll be alright. We should be able to get it 4.6 every day. We should be alright. It's gonna take us like, I don't know, 20 days to get all those engines done. But that should be like one race, you know, we've got 4 left. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. You know, we just need to keep working, that's all. Keep doing the things you need to do. Just don't get caught. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be a very expensive thing to get caught right now. Yeah, we're good to go. Travel to Guildford, but first we'll be ending this episode here. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you're not face-palming at my illegal activities here. If you are, I apologize. There's not much else I can do. I've got a need for greed. Yeah? No? I'm sorry. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and perhaps a comment down below as well. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one, folks.